And welcome everyone. My name is Christian Jaguar, and I'm joined here with my beautiful wife this evening, and we're actually tag teaming. And we're looking forward to share with you this wonderful presentation, which will give you an overview of the Max International and the opportunity to improve your health. Actually, Tammy and I are really excited because we know how impactful this has been to our health.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start with health because unfortunately most people in the world today they're exposed to high levels of toxins and we're constantly talking about stress levels in the environment, poor diets. Everybody's so busy, they're stressed, they're on the go, they don't sleep well and it's a big concern in today's world, right? So according to the World Health Organization, the top two causes of death worldwide are heart disease, stroke, diabetes, kidney disease. And we all know loved ones who have passed away from this. And it's so important to be proactive in our health in today's world.
I totally agree, Tammy. And in fact, overall health depends on the health of your cells, your individual cells. If your cells are healthy, folks, our bodies are healthy. It's that simple. So we tend to overcomplicate things. It's really as simple as that.
So true. And it's glutathione that keeps our cells healthy, which is really important. Cellular health is extremely important after food, water, and oxygen. The fourth thing that every single cell needs to survive is glutathione.
So tell me, my question to you is: glutathione is a bit of a mouthful of a
It
word.
is.
What is glutathione?
And I think a lot of people today are familiar with the word glutathione, but it's produced naturally inside every single cell of our bodies from head to toe, and it's our natural defense against toxins, anything that's attacking our cells on a regular basis, right? So every single day we have thousands of attacks to our cells. So it's glutathione that protects our bodies against these attacks.
I totally agree with you,
Mhm.
Tammy. And when we have optimal level glutathione, folks, we have so many benefits. Just to name a few, is our immune system is stronger. You know, when you can see the common person, friend of yours, or coworker, and they come to the office and they're sick, and you'll find that you're not going to be sick. That's one of the things you'll start recognizing. It reduces the inflammation in their cells. You know, inflammation is the number one cause of every single issues that we can deal with.
True.
It helps slows down the aging process. I don't know about you, but I'll sign up for that class, right? We get better energy, better sleep, reduce stress, better mental focus, and clarity. It is so important. It improves performance, whether it is mental or physical, especially as we age. I've seen my father going through dementia, and it's such an important aspect. I know I don't want to follow that path, so I want to try to be proactive. So you'll find you'll get better stamina and recovery, so you can perform better, whether it is in the gym, the classroom, the boardroom, and folks, even the bedroom. Would you agree with me?
Absolutely. And you know, we've been training a lot lately. So yeah, it's really amazing for anybody who works out. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid his response there, but there's a bad news to all of it, and you can see the chart there at the age of 20 and probably even younger. I think Chris is our glutathione levels start to decrease naturally due to the aging process. And we lose 10 to 15% of our glutathione levels every single decade. So it's really important. And you know, when we're hitting our 40s, 50s, 60s, we want to have an optimal level of glutathione in our cells so that when you go into aging, you just feel amazing. And I know I'm going to be 62 and Chris is 59 and we've never felt so great. I mean,
Yeah,
especially when we work out. When we work out, um, we just feel so much younger.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I call her my sugar mama sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, folks, if you add the stress, the poor diet, the toxins and illness and alcohol and, you know, all the other issues that cause the glutathione level to go down even faster, that's a big issue. And remember what we said is if you have optimal level of glutathione, your cells are healthy. Again, let's keep that real simple. If you do not have enough glutathione in your cells, folks, your cells are exposed to the free radicals. So you're not going to be healthy or as healthy. And if your cells are not healthy, folks, then our body cannot be healthy. And it's a really big concern, especially today, right? So
Mhm.
that there's so much information, and this is one of those things that you don't want to take lightly. It's really, really important.
It's so true. And there's over 74 diseases, probably even more today, that are has to do with a decline in health. And glutathione is what's needed to, it's literally the scrub brush of the cells, and it's what's needed to prevent. We're always talking about prevention, right? So trying to keep your cells as healthy as long as you can, so you avoid all the stuff that's out there today that's causing the issues. And you can see, you see this older woman in a wheelchair. Now it's younger and younger and younger. So we need to be proactive.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to avoid things like,
Mm.
and I'm not saying it's going to avoid these things, but we know that one of the main concerns today is diabetes, hypertension, stroke, arthritis, kidney disease. These are so many, and there's so many more challenges associated with low glutathione. Don't take my word for it. Just Google it. You'll find it. It's pretty incredible. We've heard how important glutathione is. So why don't we just get more of it? Why is it that medical practitioners are not necessarily aware of this? It's just not part of their practice, right? And the fact is, the body produces it. If you take a glutathione pill, it's in some areas, some countries actually, they talk a lot about taking glutathione pills. That's a bit of a felony, because it will break down to the digestive tract and it becomes completely useless, and it cannot reach the organ cells where it's exactly what it needs to do. But the thing is, there's other options, and we've heard about this. If you take intravenous and you inject glutathione, the molecule glutathione is too big to fit inside the cell. You need the precursors. We'll talk to you about that in a minute. But the fact is, when you do have the precursors, it produces inside the cell. But they found that if you intravenously introduce it into your bloodstream, it will give you results. The downside is it could be quite expensive, and I think it quite is. Doesn't matter where you live. It's very inconvenient because you have to set an appointment with your doctor, and it's very short-lived because it's not designed to live outside the cell, so it will dissipate very quickly. So what brings us to the key questions? Okay, how can we effectively raise the glutathione level? That's what we want to talk about here.
Yeah, so Max International has a solution. It's called ribosine. And ribosine is a breakthrough in science that raises glutathione within your cells. It's a combination of D-ribose and L-cysteine. And ribose is a simple sugar molecule that helps the body make energy. And the cysteine is an amino acid that the body needs. That's a key components for the body to make glutathione. And ribose protects the cysteine, and it delivers it into the cell intact. And then the ribose breaks off. That's why you notice energy when you take this ribosine technology, and the cysteine is doing its job. Cleaning the cells. It's all part of.
It's like little smiley faces inside your body.
It is. I always say it's a scrub brush.
Make little bubbles, clean all your cells,
Get rid
and all
of the
the
bad
cells
guys.
gets outside, and you get rid of it. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And here's the creator, Dr. Herb-T. Nagasawa, just a phenomenal person that recently just kind of left us a wonderful legacy here. Ribosine was created by him. Dr. Herb-T. Nagasawa is an amazing man, over 45 years of professorship, who spent over 25 years of his life in the scientific research of creating ribosine, with over 54 peer-reviewed studies and more to come. And saying what more to come is because Max is constantly dealing with new supplements and new ideas. But the fact here is ribosine is the most advanced glutathione support available in the world today, folks. As a matter of fact, it is over 300% more effective than the next best alternative, which, by the way, we also own the technology. It's called Max GXL, Maximum Glutathione Accelerator, which deviate by the NSL cysteine. It's just another technology, again, is a precursor to elevate the glutathione. So it's absolutely critical for our health. So it's a really big deal. So ribosine is a science breakthrough that solves a real common problem in the world today, because it is only available through this company. It gives you and I an opportunity that is quite remarkable, because it gives you, access to the fountain of wealth, right?
Yeah.
Or I should say a health. Fountain of youth, right? So it's just, we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to honor Dr. Herb-T. Nagasawa, because he recently passed away. I think he was 87, 80, 89.
80, yeah.
And so he left us a wonderful legacy. Now let's talk about what we have here.
So these are our breakthrough products. We have actually more. with Max International. But this is really the compound that we encourage people to try. And ribosine is a technology that we're really focused on. We're going to share just 2 products with you today, which we find extremely important. And just so you know, they're BSC certified. You can see the certification up there, Banned Substance Control Group. And that's for Olympic athletes, very, very safe. They can do their blood tests, flying colors, and it's going to give them an incredible performance. We know many friends who are Olympic athletes that got on this product and they got incredible results. It's also halal approved as well.
Yeah, which is good because then the Muslim community or friends also
Yeah.
can take advantage of these wonderful products,
Absolutely.
and because there's no pork and there's it's
And
wonderful.
veggie caps. Yeah.
Exactly. And so the very first product we want to talk to you about, this is pure ribosine, folks. Tammy and I absolutely love this product. Is 100% pure ribosine. It raises glutathione within the cells. It's excellent for detox, energy, stamina, strength, and stress reduction, mental focus, sleep, skin health, and so much more. I mean, if you're kind of doubting or skeptical, I highly recommend that you try this, especially the next one that we're talking about here.
Yeah, so this is like the Bentley of the Max products. So Cellgevity is the most advanced formula, and it contains the ribosine, which is a #1 ingredient. And you have 12 supporting ingredients to raise glutathione within the cells. And you can see a lot of them are very, very familiar components that just help you to get you to that next level. So most healthy people are going to notice that they're going to have better energy, better mental focus. That was a big one for me, mental focus. I slept like a baby. I sleep like a baby now more than ever, and reduce aches and pains. And that really proved itself when we work out. We're doing strength training, weight training at a very high level right now, and we don't have that lactic acid buildup like we used to.
No, we recuperate very quickly.
Yeah, very, very fast. So for healthy people, if people are healthy, yes, take it because you're going to remain healthy, which is really, really important. And people who, who might have some health challenges, you're gonna notice some really, really wonderful things. The key is to stay on it and give it a really good try. We always say give it 90 days and see what it's going to do. Some people will see results, within a week, a month, 6 weeks, but it definitely does the work.
I totally agree, Tammy. And folks, just before we get into, we have 2 wonderful friends that are going to share their story with our product. But understand, by the way, if you had a wonderful experience with any of our products, just put into the chat, into the comment that you have. I had a wonderful experience, or whatever you feel you want to share. Please feel free to do that for the viewers. And remember, there's people that will come after that view this actual video because it is recorded. It is available. We have testimonials on these products for close to 2 decades here. It's been around the world. Tammy and I have traveled all over the globe sharing this information. It's unbelievable what people are saying out there. On that note, what I'd like to do at this point, let me just change the screen here a little bit here, and let me bring our wonderful guests here. Okay, wonderful. So we have 2 wonderful friends of ours. Tammy loved them to death. We have Bill Suchek and we have Jasmine Tiberge. So Bill, I'm going to start with you, and then we'll finish with Jasmine. Bill, can you share with the audience what is your best experience with the product?
Okay, well, thank you, Chris and Tammy, and hi, Jasmine. Yeah, well, I'd like to take this opportunity to share my story with everybody. My career included working as a probation parole officer for nearly 35 years. In addition, I was a part-time professor at a local college teaching criminology and sociology. I also served in the Canadian Armed Forces Reserves as a district personnel selection officer. And lastly, I was a driver trainer for 5 years for an Airbus travel agency, transporting passengers to and from Pearson International Airport in all kinds of weather conditions, heavy traffic, and long hours. On the bright side, I also played in a variety of bands as a drummer all my life, and I achieved my pilot's license. That was a lot of fun. Well, as you can see, I had a distinguished career with a lot of responsibility and a very exciting lifestyle playing in bands and flying planes. I remember Jasmine was the dancing queen on stage when I dropped a few songs
Full
at a
of
Max
energy.
conference in Salt Lake City. We were a team, huh, Jasmine? That was fun.
Always fun. Always is.
But in looking back at my employment history, the long working hours and associated work-related chronic stress had a negative impact on my health that resulted in a very serious medical challenge 5 years ago. My health is now stable thanks to medical intervention, which included taking the Max products and dealing with my medical issues. I think you would all agree that we are now living in a time of extreme changes and challenges, and we should be more concerned about our health, particularly with strengthening our immune system. Very critical. Aging happens to all of us. I am now 73 years young. And as a
I like
result,
that.
yeah. And as a result of my lifestyle changes, I have a better sense of well-being and vitality. So I highly recommend taking the Max products to help improve your health along with your lifestyle choices. And that's it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my story.
Thank you, Bill. Really
Thanks,
appreciate you
Bill.
sharing. It's nice to see you. I know we're currently in the US, and we're coming back in Canada in the end of May. So we
Good.
look
The
forward to
time is going so fast.
Yeah, we look forward to go and see you.
Yeah.
So thank you, Bill. Really appreciate your time here today. Jasmine, if you want to go ahead and share, I know you have a compelling story. You're a fantastic speaker. Thank you very much for making yourself available this evening. Go ahead.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you for that great presentation and for sharing the importance of this. Because as you know, as I'm listening to you talk about, like you said, Tammy, there were 72 or 73 illnesses, which today are probably more. There are actually 125 that we know of, illnesses and health issues that develop because of low glutathione. So this is so important. The research is just never ending. And I got involved with Max 14 years ago. Somebody came to me, their 75-year-old mom had been in bed for a year, started taking these products and totally got her life back. Wanted her son to take her dancing. He phones me crying. He goes, "What is glutathione? I got my mom back. Tell me about this stuff." I do research for him, find out this is probably the most important health and wellness breakthrough we're going to see in our life. So I do my research, my background's in dentistry. I got to know the science. I got to know what happens. But what I didn't know when I started taking this, that was about, I think I was 62. I had chronic back pain. I had issues with insomnia, and I was aching all over, so much so that I would seize up sometimes and couldn't walk for 3-4 days. I had been going to the chiropractor, physio, massage, all those things that I called my maintenance, my back maintenance program. And since I started taking these products within 3 months, I have not had to go and spend any money or any time to look after that. So for me, I got my life back way more than I ever expected. But today, I mean, here you are talking, Bill, about being, 73. I'm 66. I'm going to be 67 in a couple of weeks. And I still work in a dental office part-time. And it's unbelievable. I keep forgetting what it's like for other people, because I just, picked up a few extra days. So I'm working more than usual. I'm reading people's medical charts and their medical histories. And it's like, oh my gosh, the number of prescriptions that people are on. And so for me, it's like, I'm 66, but I feel like I'm 36. I have so much vitality, so much love. I don't take one prescription. I don't have any issues anymore with anything to do with my health. Everybody else, like you mentioned, Chris, they get the sniffles, they get sick, something's happening with them. We're not sick. People that take these products, we're just never sick. So it's like, catch you later. Hope you feel better in the next 2-3 days or 2-3 weeks or, whatever. But for me, it's people can't get over my age. And that's, yes, I'd like to take care of myself, but it's kind of cool when you go out with your 40-year-old son and they think we're a couple. Now for me, it's cool. For him, he's like, he goes out to my mom, he's going to barf. So part of it is looking good, but the other part is just feeling so good, feeling so energetic, feeling so vibrant, just loving life. And just knowing that this is going to continue for the next, few decades. It's just, we know that people that live to be 100 have the glutathione levels of a 35-year-old. Well, I'm on that team. I know you guys are all on that team. So I invite all of you that are listening, if you want to live a full, vibrant life, find out more about these products, find out how this whole business model works, and just soar. Have the most amazing life ever, because it's out there for you.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Justin and Bill. Really appreciate you guys. Great stories. And I know the viewers will appreciate that. And folks, if you're listening to this presentation at a later date, just leave a comment if you want more information, if you want to be contacted. If the person invited you here, I recommend get back to the person that invited you here to look at this information, to get more information, because you won't regret it. So Bill and Linda, Bill and Jasmine, just don't mind me here this evening. It was a real pleasure here. Thank you very much for attending. Really appreciate you.
It's good to see you all. Good night.
We'll see you soon.
Good.
We'll give you guys a call.
Yeah. So everybody, just wanted to let you guys know, Tammy, are having fun. We love presenting. We love sharing. These are wonderful supplements. Don't underestimate what it can do for you. Just ask the questions and let people know that you're interested. But do get back with the person who invited you here today. To be fair to the person that to talk to you about this, and you will not regret it. So have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening. On behalf of Tammy and I, we really appreciate your attendance today. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.